Hello, friends. It's time for another entry without revealing too many things in my life. We'll see how many videos I upload because I have like a whole queue that's just collecting. And I should upload them because they're my diary. It doesn't really matter because they're for me. And whomever discovers them and is, intrigued. So this video is about compatibility. Compatibility is key in relationships. You have a friend? Can you see him? Hi. Say hi. Look at that face. Yes, you're so cute. We love you. I don't know if you can read that. When things change inside you, things change around you. Oh, there's another cute cat. Meow. Oh, she really needs more attention, this one. Baby, what do you need? Meow, what do you need, little one? So recently I read this like wonderful freaking meme online, or like, Instagram post or whatever, before I deleted Instagram. And it said, it was like saying something along the lines of, women, like, why are you sleeping with men who don't know your like middle name? And like, we need to do better. That was like the content of the post. And I was like really affected by that. I was like, you're so right. Like, I don't know. And it's just something I've been thinking about for a while, which is, yeah, like what we have, who we are is very sacred and special. And, like as a woman, like I just feel like choosing good guys and like valuing the right things could just change this whole planet. Like it really could. And I know, and not choosing things based on like the wrong egoic kind of reasons. He's watching this occur. And yeah, I've just been really sitting with that because I've been kind of reflecting on my own choices and what has been, rooted in the wrong kind of things, honestly. Like, there's all kinds of things that can be the wrong reasons. But then, like, having been through so many, it's like, honestly, I've dated so many people. It's like a pretty, and like, I've had like pretty deep connections with quite a few people. Yeah, and I just think like through that I've gotten to experience a lot, but it's also let me like hands-on experience, what I don't want. Because, I've dated people who didn't have good health, for example, but were really hot, but like to me, but didn't have good health, or were like really financially struggling, or were like great in all these other ways, but really possessive, or had like a great family, but they themselves, like there's this whole list out there of experiences. So, through that, I've kind of been discerning, going back to this thing that I always thought as a kid. I've really been connecting with like a younger version of myself, which is, I remember just thinking, what do I want when I grow up? And it was like always the same answer. It was not anything specific. It was just like a feeling of happiness. I wanted to be happy, and that was it. Not like famous or glorified, or, well, yeah, it was very like, it was a very simple desire to be happy. And then, through this last year of de-egoing love for me, like hierarchy, because, the hierarchy thing. It's like, whoever I'm with is actually gonna help enhance the other love in my life. Damn, girl, get it. Look at you. This is so cool. She's so cute. Oh, little kitty. I did this because she really needs this. Like, my cat will, literally, if she doesn't get enough time to play, she'll, scratch people for no reason. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh shit, it's because, she, napped all day and, really needs to play. Look at that. You're just so cute. Where's your toy? Go get it. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? It's over there. Yeah. Yeah. And he's just, watching her. He's like, do I get involved in this? Is this wise or will I be scratched? I'm enjoying not having my face on the screen today. We're gonna just keep doing this. Yeah, so this journey has been super profound for me. Because what it's done is shift a romantic relationship for me out of the lens of ego. And into the lens of generating more love within all the existing love in both people's lives. And that kind of cuts a lot of people off the docket for me. that's that's pretty significant of a shift because yeah, there's just a lot of people I've been with who have actually detrimented the existing love in my life pretty significantly, making me block people I'm just been going through so much healing, y'all. It's crazy. Yeah, and I guess to anyone who was not found someone that they feel genuinely compatible with, can't really speak to that. All I can keep speaking to is the person who I'm very attracted to, who I've been able to kind of before I was oh, they're my best friend, and then the one half of my brain is they're my best friend, and the other half of my brain is and I would totally bang them in terms of attraction, but those were two separate halves of my brain. I wouldn't let them connect because I was that's just I was it was, for whatever reason, it was easier to keep those as two separate parts of my brain. But then I've been weaving them together, and it's really cool. It's very profoundly beautiful, in fact. Yeah, because I've never done it before. I've never actually really, in an extended way, gotten to know someone as a friend. And just as a as a friend, and as a really good friend without. Yeah, it's just I've never experienced a relationship that way. And it's something I've always definitely felt was important to do. And I've even expressed to other partners, other people in the past. I'm I'd really like to just be friends. But yeah, I definitely just feel it's important because I think sometimes people have definitely valued me and well, I should move this in more of a sexual sense. They're wow, or an egoic sense from their end, but I've been valued, but it hasn't necessarily been for me, my personality and these aspects of me. Which is rather a shame if you think about it. So I guess when I'm thinking about compatibility, it's like, you just want to be with somebody who deeply cherishes your essence and vice versa. And that's kind of like, I think, the most important thing. Yeah, and somebody who, on that note, makes your essence feel safe, that you don't have to change your essence and change the love and change the gifts in you, but instead it's like they're calling forth those even more because they cherish them. These are amazing books. These books will change your life. So will this one. So anyways, thank you for your presence. May we all find people who bring forth our best selves.